The church needs all the ministries that God has given to it. And this is the critical point to understand. All of the ministries are necessary and indispensable, but understand this, none of those ministries cause growth. They're all necessary means, but none of them are causes of growth. Because look at the end of verse 6. But God was causing the growth. I planted, Apollos watered, neither of us contributed to the cause of growth. God caused the growth. He uses us. He uses our service to Him. He uses our ministries to grow the church, but it's not us and it's not our ministries that grow the church. It is God who grows the church. God makes the church grow. Nothing happens without God. We think about life as if it happens apart from God. And we can even apply that to the church. We have good preaching. We have great music. We have a wonderful children's ministry. We've got really friendly greeters. We've got some beautiful shuttles that will bring you up when it's hot and you parked way out by that grass field so you don't have to walk in the heat all the way up here. We've got all these great ministries here at the church. Growth will happen. No, not just because of those things. Those things will not cause growth. God makes things grow. Look at Psalm 127:1. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman keeps awake in vain. All growth comes from God. If it happens, it's because God caused it. You can get the materials, you can get the architectural plans, you can get the workers, you can have all the tools, you can get ready to build your house, and if you build that house and God doesn't want that house built, guess what's going to happen? Natural disaster, gone. All your work, vain, nothing. Unless God builds it, nothing gets built. Unless God grows it, nothing grows. Now, in God's providence, growth happens through means, like planting and watering. It never happens, almost ever, apart from means, because that's how God ordained it to be. But make no mistake, the means don't cause the growth. And that's what the unbeliever always does, right? The unbeliever inverts things so that he believes the means are the cause. The watering and the planting are the cause of the grass growing in the mind of the unbeliever. But in the mind of the Christian, the watering and the planting are the means that God uses to grow the grass, and God gives the growth, not the gardener. This is one reason why we were so desirous to restart our monthly Sunday evening prayer meetings a few months ago, because we understand this principle. We can have lots of ministries. We can start an institute. We can run a VBS. We can serve and plant and water until we are exhausted. But at the end of the day, it will all amount to nothing if God doesn't make it grow. And so we need to come before Him in prayer. We need to seek His face. We need to recognize as a congregation, God, it is not us that makes the church grow. It is not our ministries that make the church grow. It is You. And we are dependent on You. And everything we're doing because You've commanded us to do it. But we're doing it in dependence, recognizing that these are means, but You, oh God, are the cause.